Simon, obviously a tough one to take on Saturday, even more so after winning the 2 previous games in Europe.
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little bit of an anticlimax, I suppose. We were confident going into the game that we could beat Leinster. But you give a side like that, the sort of start we gave them 22 points within the first quarter of the game. It's very difficult. We made it hard work for ourselves, but having looked at the tapes over the weekend and come back in Monday, we realised that, as I say, we gave them a lot and we created quite a bit as well. We just didn't take our chances.
Was it doubly frustrating though, having won away at the Majeski against Irish in that manner, and then the performance on Saturday? Is that inconsistency a worry?
It is, definitely. Our league form is very poor, to say the least, and we can't rely on just getting ourselves up for one-off games. We've got to be more consistent. So that is a frustration and a worry that we didn't get ourselves a performance and a result here last Saturday. But the beauty of this competition is that we can, in round 3, if you lose it, you've still got round 4 to go and play against the team you lost to in round 3. So it's a big week for us and a must-win.
Albeit against Leinster, away from home at the RDS, obviously not the best hunting ground for yourselves, but is the pressure on now in terms of the group? Do you need something out of the game on the weekend?
Yeah, definitely. We must get. I don't know whether a win is vital, but we must come away with something. And to keep our sort of round 4 and 5 hopes alive, we must get that, get something out of the game, and it's important that we try and improve on what we did poorly here on Saturday, and I think we did create chances and we just didn't take them. I think we can do that, limit their opportunities, which we obviously gave them far too many again on the weekend, and we'll give it a good run.
If, from a neutral point of view, someone that might have seen Saturday would have probably said, oh, there might have been a big gulf between the teams at first glance. Is that fair? Is that a fair assessment?
On the scoreline, I'd say yeah. I mean, it's 25 points difference playing at home. Then you'd see on first view that there was a gulf there. But as I said, I think we gave them at least 2 of their tries. One was from a quick throw in, and you just can't switch off against a side like Leinster. They want to attack as much as they can. They've got a fantastic 3-quarter line. And it was partly due to their skill and their work rate to score those tries, but not helped by us the way we gifted them a couple as well. So a combination of both, I think. But I don't think the scoreline reflects maybe the hard work that we put in, and the fact that we did come back a little bit in the second half. We scored a try. We had an opportunity when they went down to 14 men to score again, but unfortunately we made some wrong decisions, and the game drifted away from us a little bit.
You played alongside them, the Leinster players, obviously the Munster players as well. They seem to have this mentality, this streetwise mentality when it comes to Europe. You've done it this season, you've won away from home. They seem to be able to do it year after year and win it when it matters, which you need to do obviously to get out of the groups.
Yeah, there's a group of players here that know how to win. We did it in Majeski against London Irish, a game which early on we let them get ahead, and they got an interception try late on as well, and we didn't give up. We stayed in the game and managed to win that game. So it is important when you go away from home that you stay, keep the scoreboard ticking over, stay in the game, and if it comes down to the last 10 minutes and we're still in the game on the weekend, then hopefully we can come away with the points.
The crowd seems to be a recurring theme, not just here but across Wales. You played on the big occasions down at Straddy when perhaps you needed to win, you needed to beat your Leicesters, your Wasps. Is it disappointing? Is there a sense of being, being flat before you've sort of started the match?
No, I don't think so. I mean, obviously we're playing in bigger stadiums now that can hold more fans. I think there were 9,000 here on the weekend. If that was at Straddy, then it would almost be full. So, it's the way it is at the moment. A lot of games on television. Obviously, Saturday's game was on television. it's the 6 o'clock kick-off on a Saturday evening. You'd hope there would be a few more here, but we didn't get them. That shouldn't stop us from winning the game. That's no excuse for us having a below-par performance. Obviously it would be great to fill the stadium week in, week out. We need to perform and be more consistent on the pitch to try and attract decent crowds, and the more we can do that, then hopefully the more will turn up on a match day to watch the games, whether they're on television or not.
That's brilliant.